college football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Washington Huskies and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, get out of here.
Lowers those pads. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Mensah. The short hands. It's Jacobs. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
A quick pass to the left. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
and the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Washington. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams. Safe completion on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
So now it's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he was drilled.
Y'all gotta give me something, bro.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Sends his 1st one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Throwing, Mensah. Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. Makes the grab.
Come on, linebacker, you gotta.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Runs through a tackle. Breaks a tackle, and he headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Nobody could tackle that guy. Good run, good play.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all. last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
This home field advantage shit is just so annoying.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him.
He had it.
I mean,
He just dropped it.
You want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Throwing, Williams, under fire. Finds us back in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Williams looking for a man. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest too.
How does he fuck up that pass, man? This guy pissed. Like, how does he?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's Williams to throw. Hauls it in. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And
Yo,
it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over.
He was open. So that's 2 drops. He's not getting no more.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down.
Y'all got to give me something, O-line. God.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
I stopped it so sooner.
Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the counter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They go right back to it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
Miami 7, Washington 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Ah, come on, let me.
Solid return there, offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
I tried jumping over this.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Williams got his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Huskies want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's on target and complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Third down from the gun. Williams works the middle of the field. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
maybe some room here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Where's my guy at, bro?
Run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. Williams He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's a give to Washington.
Where's my line?
To run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Where's my fucking line? Where's my line?
Don't break mentality, right? Bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
And man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
I don't know why my guy's just not in the game.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They go to the ground. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch.
That's why I got to include this offensive line, bro.
Because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And that's in depth.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well.
Just look.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great
no
job
blocking
by the defense, and
whatsoever.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go.
No blocking whatsoever. All those tight ends.
To succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Williams unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
These guys
this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and
these
long.
guys are just
got to be better throwing
so many fucking drops, bro.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Down, Williams. Quickly complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running.
I'm not getting no kind of pushing.
Game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You let it run in three big linemen. I'm just not getting no push for the most part.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Williams to throw. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Play action with Williams. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
That should
really
just
nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put it.
He got it, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to run it with Washington.
Bro, I'm just not getting. I don't understand what my
chance just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay fit.
God damn.
Touchdown, Huskies.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Fletcher. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Mensah. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one in there in business at the 21. They get the timeout
out of
called
here.
here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal
I'm
unit.
playing fucking deep.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team.
I'm playing deep.
Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's first take a look at Georgia State taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. And it's Georgia State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
I know I keep changing this shit, and it keeps changing back.
On the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Washington. Might have a chance. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Oh,